Hey, hello, my name is Marcus. I'm under Defect. So I'm one of the housing inspector. So now we are at OLA and I will show you what are like some of the defects they will cover as we go through the entire unit. Okay. For the windows, for the panels we check for scratches. Mostly scratches, whether there is any cracks, whether there is any chips as well. If there are too many, the contractor will most likely go and replace the entire panel itself. But for this minor one, one of the most common thing to do is try to buff it up. Right. We found that there is actually a crack in the balcony, the wall. So that one they will have to fix and patch it up with a bit more cement. Okay, now we are at bedroom 2. Other than the bedroom 3 defects, bedroom 2, the thing that is special about it is for the window part, there is a chip on the window. You can see this dot. It looks like a stain, but if you actually zoom closer, it's actually a chip. So this happens when something sharp actually nick it. That's why there is like a little bit of dent. The silicone that is laid out underneath the skirting is not entirely even. See from here it's a bit thicker, then here is thinner, going inside, thicker, thinner. So silicone, eventually you have to redo the entire unit. Okay, now for the door frame. Door frame, we will check whether there is any silicone. Silicone use an angle mirror to portray whether there is any silicone in the gaps where they install the door frame towards the plasterboard. So silicone is a must, otherwise the thing might be loose and eventually fall out over the months and years to come. Yeah? On the side of this part, there's also a little bit of peeling. The wood, there's a bit of peeling. Yeah. The bottom also very important. We have silicone. This is to ensure that no moisture, no insect can even get into the gaps. Same for this side. And it's much more important as it comes to more wetter areas. Okay, we are now at the master gate. So we'll take a look at the command area, which is just before the window and the ceiling. So this area, there's this one line of paint. It looks like a paint stain. This is more like an unevenness in the paint. It's also a bit of clean. So this will label it as poor paint. See. And now in the master bedroom, the bathroom area, right? Now I'll talk about the door. So we notice that this laminate, there's a facade of the door panel here. It's a bit loose, so you can see. So this laminate is usually one strip or multiple strips combined, and then you cut in half. This is a one piece, so this one they just replaced. And also here all the wall pin spots, so it's behind. You can see all these pin spots. All the pin spots is not part of the design for the wall tiles. These are actually just pin spots, pin stains. Okay, now for these wall tiles. So beside here the door frame, there's a little bit of chip, as you can see. So this chip actually has been silicone over before patching up. So this one, what they have to do is remove a bit of the silicone, fix it, then apply one more seal. Yeah. Then for the tiles, in between there's a bit of grouting gaps, grout gaps. So this one you have to just fill up a bit more cement. So for the toilet bowl area, it's very straightforward. This is loose. Yeah. So this one you just install properly. And also there's a bit of chip at the side. So this one, the floor track cover bent. So you can see at this part where there's a hinge. This is the part that's actually bent. Yeah. So for this unit, we found a hollow tile. Although it's not really that big, it's still a hollow tile. So a normal tile would sound like this. Solid and hollow. Or a hollow tile would sound like this. Hollow does. Hollow tile usually occurs when there is a gap below the tile. That means there's pockets of air. Yeah. So they might have to remove it and put in some cement, but I have to see what the contractor say, whether it's safe and it's up to standard. Okay,
Okay, so just now during our inspection when we checked through the electricals, so when we actually turn on this switch, we trip the entire unit. Yeah.
Okay, we are now in the kitchen. Right. So I'll show you the sink. The sink here, this one if you notice, most sinks they have an overflow hole so that it allows when the water there's much flow, the water will go through another pipe so it evenly distribute and wash and flush everything out. So another one on the floor tile we found is this. So this is a normal towel. This is relatively small based on the high pitch and small air pockets. So next one is the oven. So this oven you can see is not bolted. You can see from the plan view on top. Yeah, it's not bolted to the furnishing. Yeah. And also for this DD box, on the side there's a silicone lining. There's a bit of a crack. Appears to have been worn out, so this one will have to reapply. Okay, we are at the living room. So living room, you notice some crack lines. Crack lines depends on how the crack lines are. As you can see, the crack line here is actually very thin and very shallow. So this is most likely just paint lines that follows all the way to the ceiling. So it's actually still quite minor. Same for this one and also this one here. So we're at the balcony right now, the living room balcony. So as you look down, this is the weep hole where the water goes through. So beside this, you can see on the flooring, there's actually some dots of rust stains. This could be because of when they do the construction or the works, then over time rust accumulates and then it forms. But this actually is very easy to run. Just need to rub it off. So here's the beep tab. Okay. The beep tab here, you can see is a bit loose. So this one you have to just tighten. For the railing here, you can notice there is a gap for the joint. So this one, they might have to tear off the paint coating first and then weld it back together. So we send roughly 3 to 5 people on the first visit. This first visit will take roughly an hour 30 to 2 hours. That's the amount of time it takes to finish the inspection. Yeah. Then on top of that, we will also do the novate for you guys, so you don't do it yourself. Novate will cover all the proposed condition defects throughout the entire house. So second trip is actually the joint inspection. You'll send one guy from our side, and you tag along with the owner and also the contractor of the condo. So what happens during this trip is that there will be a defects checklist, the same as HDB, but for condo is a rebate. So they will compare the list and we just check through. So if there's everything is in order, then we go. So third trade is the post certification. Is when all the works for the second trade has already been done. So you'll just you'll be with the contractor and also the owner to just run through one more time the entire unit and just check through the list again. But more or less, most of it has already been fixed. Not really, because most of the photos that we take during the defect check is actually inside the unit. Okay, yeah. However, if owners want to have some assurance, they can contact us again for the second check. So thank you, I'm Marcus, and thank you again for joining us at OLA. If you want to contact our service, please check the WhatsApp below.